therapist Kristen Jacobson.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen, the anxiety therapist, and I'm always looking for inspiration for these videos in my daily life. And so I just wanted to give you a little bit of background on how I came up with the topic for today's video, which is visualization techniques to deal with anxiety. So I have two young kids. My son is 4, my daughter is 6.5. And so obviously we watch a lot of animated movies, Disney movies, Pixar movies, etc. And so I'm always hearing the songs in these movies, and some of them are really good. And so I'll add them to my Peloton playlist. And, recently I took one from Despicable Me 4, a song by Pharrell. There's one in Back to the Outback that I really like. And there's one called Red Balloons from Wreck-It Ralph. So I was on my Peloton the other day listening to this song, and they talk about essentially sending your worries up in a red balloon to get rid of them. So that gave me inspiration to create a full video about how we can use visualization techniques as really powerful tools to help manage anxiety and stress. I find these techniques really fascinating because there's real science behind them. So visualization, or mental imagery, involves creating vivid pictures in our minds, and this actually activates the same neural networks in our brains as if we were experiencing the event in real life. And when we visualize something, our brain releases neurotransmitters like dopamine and endorphins, and in turn, this can elevate our mood and reduce stress. So when we practice visualization on a consistent basis, it can really improve emotional regulation, reduce the physiological stress responses that we feel in our bodies, and increase those feelings of relaxation and well-being. So I want to share with you 5 visualization techniques that can be useful in managing anxiety. The first one being those worry balloons. So if you imagine your worries as balloons, and each worry gets its own balloon, you can choose the color, the size, the shape of each balloon. You want to visualize yourself holding the string of the balloon in your hand and focusing on the worry it represents. And then as you take a deep breath and as you exhale, you want to visualize releasing the balloon and watching it float up into the sky until it disappears. And then repeat this process with each worry until you feel a sense of relief. And so this exercise helps to externalize your worries. So it sort of creates some distance between yourself and the worry, and this makes them easier to manage. So by visualizing them floating away, you really give yourself permission to let go of that anxiety that's associated with them. And this process also activates the relaxation response, and this reduces those physiological symptoms of anxiety, the symptoms that we experience in our bodies. Number 2 is a peaceful place using all 5 senses. So for this one, you want to close your eyes and picture a place where you feel completely at ease. So this can be real, maybe someplace you've been on vacation, or, someplace in your home, or it can be completely imaginary, something that you just create in your mind. And it could be a beach, a forest, a cozy room, really it's just whatever gives you that feeling of ease. So mine personally is a beach in Montego Bay, Jamaica. We got married at this resort in Jamaica, and there was this little sort of inlet. So I visualize myself sitting on a beach chair there. There's a table next to me with a delicious drink of some sort, like a pina colada. And then I really kind of dig into my 5 senses and feel the warmth of the sun. I can hear the gentle sound of the waves. I'm smelling the scent of sunscreen, again, tasting that pina colada, and then just really seeing and observing the colors and details around me. So you want to make sure to incorporate all of those 5 senses when you do this with your own visualization. And so engaging the 5 senses creates just more of a rich and immersive experience that can trick your brain into feeling like it's in a calm environment. So this multi-sensory engagement really helps to ground you in the present moment and reduces the intensity of your anxious thoughts by shifting your focus to something a lot more pleasant. The third technique is breathing in colors. So for this one, again, you want to just sit comfortably and close your eyes and then choose 2 colors. So one represents calm and then the other symbolizes stress or anxiety. As you inhale through your nose, imagine breathing in the calming color. Let's choose blue, for example. Let it fill your body and mind with peace. And then as you exhale, you're going to picture the stressful color leaving your body, taking all the anxiety with it. Let's choose red, for example. And then you're going to continue this for several minutes until you feel more relaxed. So when you breathe in through your nose, you're going to want to breathe in like you're smelling a flower. And then when you breathe out through your mouth, you're going to want to do so in a somewhat forceful way, like you're blowing out a birthday candle. So color visualization can really influence mood and emotions, and different colors can evoke different psychological responses. So like I chose blue, this is often associated with calmness and tranquility, and then red is typically linked to anger, anxiety, stress, things like that. And when you're visualizing these colors during the breathing exercise, you can really mentally shift your emotional state. Number 4 is the safe bubble. So picture yourself inside a protective bubble, and this bubble shields you from any external stressors and really creates a space where you can relax and feel secure. And so visualize this bubble as being completely transparent and see-through. So it allows you to see the world outside, but it keeps all the negative influences at bay, right? You're sort of protected in this bubble. And then as you move, the bubble moves with you, maintaining that safe space. So this works because it creates a mental barrier against stressors, which can provide a really immediate sense of security. And this visualization can help you mentally and emotionally separate yourself from anxiety-inducing situations, giving you that space to breathe and relax. And finally, the 5th technique is guided imagery scripts. So this is essentially listening to somebody else walk you through guided imagery. And this can be really helpful, especially if you struggle with creating detailed visualizations on your own. These scripts, which you can easily find videos on YouTube or most meditation apps have them, they guide you through calming scenarios step by step, making it really a lot easier to immerse yourself in the experience. So guided imagery scripts work because they provide structure and can really enhance the effectiveness of the visualization by ensuring that all aspects of the scenario are covered. And the consistency and professional guidance can really deepen that relaxation response and help you achieve a more profound sense of calm. So some practical tips for effective visualization include finding a quiet space where you're comfortable, you're not going to be disturbed, and you can really focus your entire attention on the visualization without other distractions. You want to be consistent. So just like any other skill, visualization gets better with practice. And if you can, it's great to incorporate these exercises into your daily routine, even if it's just for a few minutes. You want to personalize the visualization. So the more personal and relevant, the more effective they'll be. So tailor each exercise to fit your preferences and what works best for you. You want to combine visualization with other techniques. So pairing the visualization with other anxiety management techniques like that deep breathing or mindfulness meditation can really enhance its effectiveness. And then it's helpful to journal your experience. So after each visualization session, maybe just take a couple minutes to write down how you felt during and after the exercise and note any changes in your anxiety levels or any particular aspects of the visualization that were especially effective. And then over time, you can sort of start to find patterns and refine your technique and identify what works best for you. Finally, some of the benefits of visualization outside of just anxiety and stress management is it can enhance your focus and concentration. You get better sleep quality. It can improve your self-esteem, and it can also help with pain management. So visualization is more than just a mental escape. It's really this scientifically backed method to help manage anxiety. And the more consistent or the more regularly you practice techniques like this, you can really train your brain to respond to stress in healthier ways. So I would encourage you to try these out. I would love to hear if you have any additional visualization techniques that you use in your own life. And if you have any questions or comments, drop them in the chat. I will see you next week.